Breaking news, Paige Vanzant is going to be there. Power Slap number 8, June 28th, Fontainebleau, live in Las Vegas and free on the Rumble app. Ding, what does this mean for Power Slap?
Dude, what is life, man? Paige Vanzant, MMA veteran, been in BKFC, has done orthodox boxing. I don't know how they did it, man. I'm impressed that they got Paige Vanzant into Power Slap.
Yeah, everybody thought Slap for Cash had a big social following. 3.1 million followers for Paige on Instagram. We know she's got a thriving podcast, an OnlyFans page, and she's seemingly done everything in the combat sports world. Ding, break down her past history for people that don't know her as a combat athlete.
Yeah, man. I mean, she started her professional career in MMA back in 2012. She's been in promotions like Cage Warriors, obviously the UFC, Invicta. Amassed a record there of 8-5. Then she went over to BKFC. Was unfortunately on the wrong side of two decisions at BKFC. And then she most recently, just a month ago, May 25th, fought Elle Brooke, another OnlyFans superstar who's also taking a liking to boxing. She fought over at Misfits Boxing for the championship, and she fought that fight actually to a draw. And now we find her June 28th making her debut at Power Slap.
Yeah, I mean, we just wrapped up the women of Power Slap, and we talked about how the women are pushing the sport of Power Slap and slap fighting forward into regards to the virality and getting into mainstream media. What does this do? We've never seen a superstar like this. We've got Queen Sheena in Power Slap. Now we're getting Paige Vanzant. Where does she fit in the whole mode of women?
Yeah, man. I think ultimately what we'll see a resurgence of women in the sport to a more legitimate perspective, right? I think now women will be taken seriously at a whole new level. And to be honest with you, and I think that this was talked about on Women of Power Slap, I think that the women are taken incredibly serious in Power Slap, and they have great trajectories, and they are the biggest superstars that we've seen. You take a star like Paige Vanzant with the following that she has, you will get viewers who don't watch Power Slap, who have maybe been critical of Power Slap because they want to see PVZ do her thing. And I couldn't be more excited to see what this means. And the new rooms that you now put her into that has other dogs, other women that are looking for their opportunity to show that they're the best. What could this mean for the future, man?
Yeah, I mean, this definitely couldn't have been easy to get done. Obviously she has a management group that she's been working with, her entire career. Being able to make this happen adds an extra layer, of complexity to this whole thing. Maybe this is why, the release of the fight card has been held up for as long as it has been, because this is a massive release. This for sure is the biggest talent coming in with a fan base, going into Power Slap that we have seen yet. I mean, it is incredibly exciting to see this. Obviously going to be a marquee event. I mean, this is dramatically going to move the needle when it comes to ticket sales at Fontainebleau. And I think it's going to bring, like you said, a ton of attention and new eyes to the sport that haven't really given it its serious attention. You are going to have these people that are going to tune in to watch on Rumble as well to see her do her thing. I mean, they talk about the virality of Power Slap. You add in big names like this. Like, what do you think the limit is? Like, how much bigger can this get with names like this now in the sport that actually have combat fighting history on their side?
Well, I mean, the truth is, man, these people already have equity built. They have names, they're household names in a lot of cases, and everybody's got their favorite fighter. So for those folks who Paige Vanzant is that person, you now earn a fan of a new sport, a new combat sport that maybe you were critical of before. Maybe you thought it was stupid, but now you see your favorite fighter there. And that means if you replicate that 10 times over with 10 of the biggest fighters in the world, male and female, you now have yourself a global sport.
Yeah. I mean, it's pushing that way. We love to see it. Paige Vanzant in Power Slap coming incredibly quick, June 28th. We're not going to have to wait that long. Do you think this moves the needle in terms of media, the attention that this now gets? Are we going to see Ariel Helwani talk about Power Slap? Like, is more attention going to come to it? And is Paige one of those ambassadors that can help push it? Do you really believe that thing?
I think because of the timing, I think all the media that's going to be in town for 303, I think that they end up saying, the hell with it. I know who Paige Vanzant is. I know what she means to the sport. Let's give her a shot.
Awesome, man. I mean, breaking news as always. Slap News here, working incredibly hard to bring it to you. We're excited. We hope you guys are just as excited because it's going to come incredibly fast. Paige Vanzant coming in, Power Slap number 8. What an incredible story it is. Make sure you're subscribing to Slap News. Hit that notification bell because we keep on bringing you the greatest slap fighting content that you will find anywhere on the internet.